Light enters the eye first through the cornea, which refracts the light. This part of the eye is a transparent layer above the pupil. Next, the light goes through the pupil, which is controlled by the iris. Often referred to as the most beautiful muscle in the body, the iris determines how much light is let in by contracting the pupil or expanding it. Behind the pupil is the lens that focuses the incoming light on the retina. The process of accommodation occurs during this time, which incorporates the lens flexing to change the focus on the retina to either near objects or far objects. The retina is on the back wall of the eye, which includes rods, cones, bipolar cells, and ganglion cells. Once the light hits all these objects, the process of phototransduction occurs where the light is interpreted into electrical signals. Light hits the rods and cones, which then forward signals the bipolar cells, who forward signals to the ganglion cells, who then send the information through the optic nerve. Rods share connections to bipolar cells, while cones each have their own individual connection to bipolar cells due to the amount of information they process. The fovea is also on the back wall, which helps humans with sharp vision in order to do things such as read. The light that is focused through the lens, cornea, and pupil is projected on a certain spot on the back of the wall of the eye. If this spot is over the optic nerve, which contains no rods or cones, the image does not appear, and this is called a blind spot. Once all of this occurs, all of the information from the back wall travels through the optical nerve, eventually reaching a part of the thalamus called the lateral geniculate nucleus, which processes the information and forwards it until it reaches the visual cortex. The visual cortex then processes the visual information into images that our brain can perceive. It is located in the occipital lobe, which is in the back of the cerebral cortex or your head, where if enough damage is done to it, can permanently damage your vision for life.